Have you heard about ping pong diplomacy?
Diplomacy, I have heard about a little bit, but not enough.
No, I never know.
Not sure exactly, no.
Do you know what ping pong diplomacy is about? If you answered yes, you just revealed your age, or you love history. An unexpected friendship formed between the Chinese and American World Championship teams while on tour in Japan. The American team accepted an invitation to play in China, so on April 6, 1971, they landed in Beijing with accompanying reporters. They became the first Americans allowed to enter China since 1949. Connie Sweeris recalls her experience from playing at the friendship match in China.
I was the reigning women's champion of the U.S., but probably I wouldn't have even hardly ranked in the world against these players. They could have beaten us very easily. But the purpose was, the slogan was, friendship first, competition second. I was very nervous and apprehensive about going into China, but after being there for 6 or 7 days and meeting the people, they were all very friendly and very outgoing. I really started to relax and realize we don't have to have the same ideology, but we can be friends and not enemies.
Their 8-day journey in China made headlines around the world and paved the way for President Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972, hence the term ping pong diplomacy. Judy Hoarfrost, at the age of 15, was the youngest player in the U.S. team visiting China.
The whole trip was basically, I call it a red carpet tour of China. We were in Beijing and Shanghai and Guangzhou, and played matches in each of those 3 cities. The most significant thing that we did in China was to meet Premier Zhou Enlai at the Great Hall of the People.
Consequently, in 1972, the Chinese table tennis delegation visited the U.S. Connie's husband, Dell, recalls a sellout crowd with overwhelming enthusiasm.
When I went out to play Liang Ko Liang for the United States, never had happened before where 10,000 people would watch table tennis. They just wanted to see Chinese people, to see what they were like. Chinese team learned to sing Home on the Range. They also said that the biggest memory they had was to meet President Nixon.
It was a really big boost for table tennis in this country. And I understand that that was a year that there were record sales in table tennis tables.
I, for 2 years solid, did a lot of talking, and then we would do table tennis demonstrations.
And the fact that it's not just the past, it's also the present.
In commemorating the 50th anniversary of Ping Pong Diplomacy, CGCC Chicago hosted a 2-day table tennis tournament with participants from all cultural and age groups.
Being in the spirit of ping pong diplomacy, where whatever can bring us together on a human level, it's a bridge to understanding each other. In this day and age, we really, really need that more than ever.
Many young players, unaware of ping pong diplomacy, learned quite a bit after playing.
This was especially important because it's a friendship tournament, so I like it.
So I haven't read this book, but one of my friends who travels a lot, he works for the U.S. Army, recommended me this book. It goes through a lot of the history behind the dynamics between China and the USA. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. Hopefully I'll have more to say after I do, but I'm looking forward to it.
I wish to congratulate the table tennis dribbling tournament a great success.
It would take another 8 years before a formal diplomatic relationship formed between the two countries. Connie met Ambassador Qin Gang at CGCC Chicago's 2022 gala. Connie, in her team uniform, and Ambassador Qin, in his formal attire, shook hands and played a quick game in front of a large, cheering crowd, undoubtedly signifying the desire for a long-lasting friendship between China and the USA.